Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about the look. I look so good today and I'm not even mad at it. Yes, we got the new lip. Y'all, I finally know how to do an ombre lip. I'm like, this is my new favorite lip. I don't know what I was doing before. I was like, why was I lining and not like blending that in? But now we look good. It's a good day. I'm taking my dog to the dog park actually later. It's only 11 a.m. I'll give some time to run around. Oh, also I bleached the hair. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So for some reason I have been so busy, like work, like not with work, but like with like school work, and you know, trying to get my stuff done in time. So I have not been able to go to sleep. I've been getting like a couple hours sleep, but then I oversleep in the morning. I was supposed to wake up at 7, but I woke up at 9 today. I was like, oh my god, but that was actually a reason. I bleached my hair. It like started at like 2 a.m. and I got done at 4. But yes, the hair is done. We got it cut. I cut my own hair, by the way, y'all, and I did a full bleach and also bleached my brows. I just used my brow powder. But I'm in a good mood. And hold on, let me show y'all my case real quick. How cute is this case? This is so cute. There's sparkles on it, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's like sparkles on here. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm in a good mood. So yes, we do have some stuff to talk about today. So I wanted to talk about, going to get into it because it's a dark topic to talk about animal testing. But we're talking about the beauty companies that test on animals. Y'all, my head hurt from this research, okay? I saw some stuff I can't not unseen. You know what it is when you go to the PETA website. So I had to we're gonna be researching some stuff because I got some documents up that I want to talk about with you guys. And some websites we're gonna look together and then we're gonna analyze ourselves and talk about it, okay? But I do know I'm only talking about like one major company that house a lot of products that test by animals that they say they don't, but we know they do because it's two sides that don't add up, and I found it. And also one of those are MAC. I don't like MAC Cosmetics. I refuse to wear it. I actually never wore their stuff. I only wore lipstick from them when I was in high school from like my sister that had it. But ever since then, when I heard they used to test on animals, I was like, no, not my thing. And I know a lot of other companies. Y'all, when I was doing my research, I found like, also, you gotta go to Reddit, because y'all, Reddit is where it's at. These people are like detectives in there, Reddit, and I found other websites. I was like, oh my god, a lot of products I use. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to de-cleanse the products I use, because a lot of stuff I use, you know, they have history of testing on animals, or they still do. I feel like you can get away with anything nowadays, and they can easily say they don't, but they do. So y'all, let's get into this video because my head was hurting doing his research, and I'm about to make y'all head hurt, and we're finna see why. We're finna get into the reasons why and what's the point. And I got my own opinions, and y'all, I'm about to give it to y'all because let's just get into the video. Okay, y'all. So okay, let me actually move the camera back. Jeez, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did move I actually just moved my desk. And yes, I don't know why I keep doing it, but also this is my good side, not this. This is my amazing side. But yeah, I moved it over here. I like the way the feng shui, y'all. I don't know, it's my OCD or something that it's just like when I can't focus when it's like not right. I can't focus. But anyways, let me go to record the screen so I can show you guys, okay? So we're gonna let's break down animal testing, okay? This website is on Science Health, well, no, Science Media. So let's talk about animal testing in cosmetics because it is a big thing. I don't understand why they animal test. Why? I just don't get the reason, it just don't make sense to me. Anyways, so let's see. Break this down. Which products are considered cosmetics? And first, we all know this: makeup, skincare, shampoo, and whatnot. Oh, deodorant and shaving cream. I did not know that. Do they test this stuff on animals? I actually did not know that. Toothpaste. I hope they're not testing that stuff on. That's like, because you know, it still got fluoride in it. It's not even that good for us. Okay, why do cosmetics companies test on animals? The primary reason cosmetic companies test their products on animals is to ensure customer safety. How crazy is that, by the way, too? To ensure our safety, you test on animals to see if it worked. And do they not know we don't have the same makeup? That's just sad. They don't have the same, maybe it's because the skin is disgusting. And avoid any legal consequences for failing to do so. Although the FDA doesn't have to approve the ingredients of cosmetics before they put on sale, it can take action against cosmetic manufacturers if their product are found to be dangerous and mislabeled on the shelves. So they're basically saying, well, they're just explaining why they test on animals. I just think it's disgusting. Why would you want to harm a little creature? And let me go to tell you what I saw, okay? That picture is very disturbing, and it was so sad. I was about to cry. I had a little bunny before. My sister had an all-white bunny, and in that picture, it was the same bunny. And the eyes, oh my God, the eyes, jeez. It was horrifying, just yellow, ugh. And it was the reason why is because whatever chemical they was using, they drop them in the eyes. Like whatever they was testing on, they put the drops in the eyes. Can you imagine how like how painful that is? Even, like, just because they're animals, they think they don't feel anything. Why would you? Human beings are evil, and people, you might not think that. People are like, hopefully you do. We are like the most evil human beings, not me, these people. And I'm all for science, but like that stuff I cannot. Testing on animals, I cannot. Okay, it's just disgusting. So it can take action. Okay, probably said that. Cosmetic companies test their products on animals to avoid this, operating under the assumption that if an ingredient harms an animal, it probably harms a human as well. I wonder, like, when did this start? We know actually it started a while ago. You know, doctors still do that with research doctors, certain ones with mice and stuff. And it's kind of creepy because I want to go into medical research, kind of, and I really hope that's not a thing no more, but you never know with these companies, but I refuse. Which animals are used for makeup? Animal used for safety assessments of makeup products and their ingredients are usually small, docile, is that the word, docile, and highly social creatures. That's even sadder, man, that are otherwise often kept as pets. These typically include rabbits, guinea pigs, mice, and rats. In other cases, these animals are killed after they are experimented on. And that is definitely true. It's so sad. They kill them because they, like, what they're going to do. But, like a normal human being would try to nurse something back. But nope, not these people. Okay, how are the cosmetics tested on animals? They test on, depending on the cosmetics or ingredient being tested, sometimes they're a rubber product. Let me highlight this for you guys, okay? Sometimes they're a rubber product or ingredient on an animal's skin to see if there's an allergic reaction. That is so insane. Or to determine to what extent the ingredient is absorbed into the animal's bloodstream. Wow. Rabbits are often subject to something called a Drey's test, which has faced criticism over the years due to both moral and practical concerns. The Drey's test, this is what the picture I saw, y'all, that was on there. This is what they was doing. The Drey's test involves putting rabbits in full body restraints, forcibly holding their eyelids open and placing potentially harmful ingredients on their eyeballs. That is to observe the results. That is some dark stuff. That is some dark, heavy stuff. That is so sad. That's what that picture was that I saw. It's very disturbing, and I don't know, I cannot, just imagining that the products we use could, like, have done that. It really make you look at stuff differently. Y'all, I was, like, after watching that, last night, I was like, I gotta do a decluttering. I'm not joking. After I learned about all this stuff, because I'm doing a full deep dive on this stuff and the products I use, I cannot. Okay, let's continue. The observation, let me highlight this for you guys. This observation period lasts several weeks, during which the rabbit may experience bleeding, crackling, swelling, and ulceration in and around the eyes. If the rabbit is blinded or otherwise suffer permanent eye damage as a result of the test, they are killed. If they survive without any permanent damage, they are often used for further tests. That is just horrifying. That is absolutely horrifying. Oh my God. Y'all, like, oh my God. It's insane. Look at this one. Another especially brutal form of cosmetic testing is the LD50 test, which is meant to determine the precise amount of substance that is lethal to 50% of people who are exposed to it. What? This involves forcibly exposing a group of animals to the substance in questions. For instance, force feeding chemicals to rats, or force feeding or forcing mice to inhale a certain fragrance, including in increasing the dosage until half of them die. Oh my God. I wonder if that's like the like they say fragrance perfumes. What's it called? Y'all know the air freshener? Oh my God, it's dark. Y'all, I'm about to like start making my own products naturally. And we don't even know, we don't even need to ask why is it inhumane. It's inhumane, okay? If you, like, I'm an animal lover, and the fact that they say 500,000 animals die each year from testing, that's sick. It's sick. Okay, y'all. Oh, which brands test on animals? This is on this website, y'all, and we're gonna read these two. Many major cosmetic companies still sell products that, in whole or in part, are tested on animals. Those brands include Arm & Hammer. I heard about that. I need to do something like a deep dive. I heard about that one, y'all. Calvin Klein, Aqua Fresh, Esther, and by the way, this is what we're talking about today. I don't know how to say Estee Lauder. That's what we're talking about today. Head and Shoulders, L'Oreal, Maybelline, which are also that brand. Esther, that's the same brand. Am I saying that right, y'all? Noxzema, Procter and Gamble. Why have I seen? I've heard every last one of these and many more. That's crazy. And look at this. Does cruelty-free means no animals were harmed? No, that does not mean that. It's very important to know, however, that just because a cosmetic product practice says cruelty-free or we don't test on animals doesn't necessarily mean it. The phrase, let me highlight this for you guys. The phrase cruelty-free isn't legally regulated, so companies are free to use it regardless of how their products were made. We don't test on animals can be misleading for different reasons. Many companies perform no animal testing themselves, but do purchase ingredients from companies that test on animals. A cruelty-free product not tested on animals is also not the same as a vegan product. Thank you. If a cosmetic product still contains animal ingredients, it is arguably can't be for cruelty free. Y'all, and that's what I wanted to say. You see that on everything now, not testing on animals. I'm like, y'all are liars. Y'all are just liars, especially the makeup industry. Y'all are liars. I'm like, there's so many, like, especially when you know that they still do it. I'm like, no, I got a gut feeling that they still do that stuff. Just like when we talked about the, if you haven't seen it, go check it out, the Birkin bag thing. I'm like, yes, y'all, I'm 100% sure people still kill and like for animal skin for persons. I believe that, especially the rich and powerful. But like, 100%, just because they say vegan is not vegan. Like, get out of here. But yeah, we're talking about that Estee, don't know how to pronounce it, Estee Lauder. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're talking about today. That's the brand. So let's continue our deep dive, y'all, because I have even more for you guys to like, we're going to uncover this, okay? Okay, so did y'all know that I actually found that they say animal testing is two different sides, and this was throwing me off, and I'm going to show y'all on my screen in a minute, that they say in China, animal testing is required or is necessary or something. When you have to package a product or when they're like sending products out, they need to test them on animals. I saw that. But then they tried to turn around and say that they don't do it anymore. Out of all people, you want me to think China, no offense, is not testing on animals? Come on. So I got they got a whole document, y'all. They made a whole document about their animal cruelty and talking about being animal cruelty, how it's the dynamic global. I don't believe it, okay? As much stuff they do, I don't believe it. So I'm gonna show y'all like this document really quick, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm about to share the screen with y'all. I do know their so-called change is that people that it is made cruelty free and it's not required. You think y'all, I'm not slow. People still do this stuff. So being cruelty free in the cosmetic animal testing. This is the Humane Society International PDF that they created, guys. Okay, so already driving legislative change in the top 12 global cosmetic market. They are really trying. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. This world was like built on lies, and they're like, get out of here. Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, Europe, India, Japan, Korea, New Zealand, Russia, and the United States via our sister organizations, working with national partner groups, cruelty-free cosmetic companies, consumers, regulators, and scientists. Being cruelty-free aims to promote humane innovation as a best practice globally, creating a world where no animals have to suffer for the sake of cosmetics. Really? Come on, be realistic. Y'all, we know they liars. They could tell us anything. That's what they do. They tell you anything so you don't think about it no more. Like with the scans, people still do that stuff. It's dark. And I also saw some more pictures, y'all, unfortunately, of how they hold the bunnies. Oh, it's so sad. It's really. So back to this. China animal testing for cosmetics. Y'all, I just cannot. It's like animal testing for cosmetics is banned across Europe, across the European Union, Norway, Israel, and India, thanks to being cruelty-free campaign. I'm so tired of hearing this because they put that on there just so you don't think about it. They're like, oh, they sound like they're doing good, like just because it's on there. They're also like, how about do some real work? How about that? Do some show it. How about I wouldn't believe it, y'all, until they actually like showed like getting rid of everything that they did with those animals. I'm like, let me see it, okay? And that's when I will believe it. So there are also legislative bills for testing and or sales bans in Australia, Brazil, New Zealand, Taiwan, and in the U.S. And also, by the way, I did find that the U.S. still tests on animals on some of their products, so they should not be in this run. Actually, nobody should, because this whole thing, they're just talking about cosmetics. And you're going to see at the end when I'm talking about this, there's still so much stuff, like we saw earlier, the fragrances, they still test on animals, but they're just talking about cosmetics here. So really, you're not, okay? You're not. That's all I heard. In China, however, the law, let me show you where I'm at. The law has required that a sample of every new cosmetic product formulation intended for domestic sale be submitted to the government by predominantly animal-based testing. The government also carries out post-market animal testing of cosmetics and how they are put on sale. Okay, so this was during that time, this was when this happened, so that they say 2013, but I still found that they was testing on animals in 2021, so like, get out of here. Following Be Cruelty-Free China campaign on November 6, 2013, China's FDA announced plan, and y'all, can we really trust the FDA? Like, FDA approved, they approved everything, but they also recalled everything. Let's hurry talk about that. They approve so much stuff, but they recall everything nowadays. So can you really trust these people? No, you can't. They announced plans to modernize its cosmetics regulatory framework, including phasing out mandatory animal testing for new domestically manufactured ordinary cosmetic products. And I know this means that it's not required. It should never be required, okay? Let's get that in our head. It should never have been required. And I think that's crazy. So right here, does this mean China has banned animal testing for cosmetics? No. Okay, that's the only thing you need to see. The fact that they made this whole thing, this was supposed to be about cosmetics. If you're not going to ban it, then don't do this document, okay? They just be like, well, we're talking about this one small part. No. I see the word no, that's all I need to see. That's all you need to see. And this remains Be Cruelty-Free, China's ultimate goal that we will continue to campaign for. However, it is the first time that China has amended its cosmetic testing rules in more than 20 years, so it's pretty significant. Yeah, right. Where are we at? Does this apply to all cosmetics? No. Y'all, the more you see no, the more you can see how bull it is that they still do it. Because if they did it, they would just say yes, like they should take it all away, but no. The amendment does not apply to cosmetics manufacturers outside of mainland China. What is mainland China? Let me look it up. Nor does it apply to special use cosmetics such as hair dyes. So they still testing that stuff. Antiperspirants, oh my god, sunscreens or skin whitening, and that stuff with that skin stuff, that's scary, man. They even test that stuff on animals, even testing it on humans. You know, nowadays you don't know what to put on your put on your skin. It's really hard to buy like products. I feel like, y'all, between me and you and everybody else who watches this, I'm actually thinking about doing a deep dive into Bath & Body Works. It's such a cute, I actually got some stuff recently, y'all saw, but when I was doing my research last night and I saw them in the list of something I was looking at, I was like, dang it. I was like, the fragrances, my gut won't allow me to use this, knowing what I saw, y'all, okay? So I think I'm actually going to have to look into it because, like, it might be cute, but that could be a distraction, okay? And I'm like, I feel bad not even wearing perfume. I like to smell good, but I'm pretty sure they have some different perfumes that weren't tested. Or I swear I'm gonna start making my own fragrances, y'all, like natural fragrances. Back to this. Does this mean cruelty-free companies can now sell in China? No. Firstly, the new change only applies to companies manufacturing cosmetics inside of China for sale in China. For most okay, we're not reading all this anyways. Okay, I see what they're talking about though, y'all. What about selling in Chinese airports? Although Chinese law does not explicitly waive the animal testing requirement for cosmetics sold as duty-free in its airports, it's practiced such pre-market animal testing may be avoided. Y'all, they keep pre-market animal. They just keep putting these words in to throw you off, okay? I don't understand. Now, I'm going to share the screen with y'all again, and now we're going to get into the, talking about some makeup. So, I don't know how to say Estee Lauder, the companies, okay? They also found out they are over MAC, that they own MAC, they own L'Oreal, they own a bunch of other stuff. And when y'all look at the screen, let's see, this is their animal testing. They have it on their website, okay? More than 30 years, we were one of the first companies to eliminate animal testing as a method of determining product safety from, and I'm right here too by y'all, from individual ingredients to final formulation. Our integrated global facility use the most up-to-date, innovative, scientific, non-animal cosmetic evaluations. Animal testing, okay. More than 30 years, yeah, it was the first company. Okay, that's what I just read. Y'all, we acknowledge our brands are sold in a country where animal testing on cosmetics or cosmetic ingredients required by law as a global dedicated to bring many of the beauty industry's most beloved products. But they basically saying they don't, but I doubt it. Look, if you're in the area, if you sell to companies or if company like government, if you're in a place where they test it and you're making cosmetics, there's 100% chance. Okay, I guess I shouldn't say like 100%, but there's like a good 99% that is being tested, especially when you have this is a global company. You're telling me they're not testing on animals, or they won 30 years? Really? Y'all, they liars. And they have so many, or not maybe like we read before, not the makeup, but it could be the fragrances. It's something that they 100%, because they was in the list. That's why I looked this up. They was in the list. And with MAC, I don't know. There's something about this brand that feels cheap to me. There's something about this brand that I can't get with. And when I used to like hear about it and their animal testing stuff, I was like, why would they do that? They're the first ones I actually heard that actually test on animals, so it might be because of this company. But I don't know. If you sell your products in China, if it's been that long, 100% you tested on animals, or you just don't know, or they're really global. They have places in like the U.S., Canada, China, Australia, Africa. Yeah, they have one in Africa. Now, I don't know what they got going on, okay, y'all? So they can easily lie to us and put this stuff in words, but animal testing is disgusting. It's inhumane, and it's inhumane for humans to do it, okay? The people might be like, well, you shouldn't. I will hope not. You'd be like, well, is it inhumane for people that want them to test on us? I wouldn't care if they tested on us, okay? They should have some dummies who does the dumb stuff go in there and get tested on, okay? I'd rather have that, because animals, and then it's the way they do it. First of all, let me disclaimer, this should never happen, okay? But it's like they put these animals in restraints and stuff, and I can't get that bunny out of my head. Oh my God. It's like they put them in restraints and they put drops in their eyes of chemicals that they don't even know if they work. So it says a lot about this. And they used to test on monkeys back then too. I know it. I knew it. I remember that. I seen some videos and I can't unsee any of this stuff thinking about it again. But this is one thing, I never wanted to look it up. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like this. You never want to look it up because you don't want to feel guilty, okay, from the stuff you use, or you don't want to think about it. But it's like, we got to think about, what are these animals feeling? I'm literally I've been at this point recently when doing this research and looking at this and thinking about everything later, y'all. It's just so dark. And like, everything humans do is dark and is scary and is dirty work. And if you can do that, you're a psychopath, okay? Just remember that. So this one, I wanted to show y'all this because this was actually, I was like, wow, but they don't test on animals right in the U.S. Look at this. Animal testing. In the United States, animal testing is regulated by the Animal Welfare Act, under which the use of animal experiments is legal as long as they're a legitimate scientific purpose. It's just like back and forth with these people. And this is in the United States. How they want to put their stuff in the running that they don't test on animals, but you can do it for scientific purpose. No matter what you do, the stuff is all scientific to them, okay? Medicine, everything is scientific cosmetics, it's chemicals, it's scientific. Y'all gotta read that in your head. Let's read it again. In the United States, animal testing is regulated by the Animal Welfare Act. How dare they? Under which the use of animals experiments is legal as long as there is a legitimate scientific purpose. Researchers are required to consider non-animal alternatives, avoid duplication, and administer pain relief without compromising the research. That's what they call the research animals. That's what that is. Animal research institutions must have committees to review compliance with their guidelines. Really? And I guess those are some. Y'all, they're liars, dude. They're liars. Even like you can't say you're not while saying that. You can't. You can't do that. You can't say you don't test on animals while also saying but you still can. You know what I mean? But yeah, I first heard that Mac was testing on animals when I was younger, and that's why I don't like that product. Actually, rued the day. Yes, I love iCarly for that. I rued the day that I've like learned about that brand. And I can only imagine what other brands that I use that test on animals. And I'm doing my deep dives because I think I'm going to do a cleanse. And I need to find some different makeup. That's what I need to do. But it's kind of like, oh my God. I really do need to change my perfume though, because I cannot live with myself like wearing this stuff that like just thinking about it. And it's like you always knew, but you never wanted to know. Y'all know what I mean? What do you guys think? I don't know. That's dark to me though. But yeah, this Estee, I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? I don't use L'Oreal, but I know they said they test on animals, so I'm pretty sure shampoo dyes. Why would you do it? Animals are just these lovely little creatures, and I have a dog, and I can't imagine somebody doing it to them, and then they kill them afterwards. It's scary. It's really scary, y'all. This is all just animal testing in the makeup industry. They can easily say, you know, Kylie Cosmetics hurt everybody. They all say cruelty free. Let me show y'all. I want to see if I can find it because, well, no, I think I did find it. We talked about it. Just because it says, actually, let me pull it up. I got my whole document up. How do I not got this up, y'all? So, cruelty free is one of the most misleading labels yet popular. Okay, don't be fooled. And this right here was on the PETA website. Okay, y'all. I did have to go on there, even though it's a scary website to go into. I'm also subscribed to all their stuff. I get their mail, like I get their the calendars. I get the updates on different animals. I actually got to open one now, and I'm always saddened when I open it because they do wake you up. They do wake you up, and still happy. I'm happy I stopped eating meat. But it's like I can't, for some reason, this is like taken away real quick, y'all, but it's about animals. I'm happy that I stopped eating meat, but I like fish, okay? I stopped eating like, you know, animals that live out the water meat. And, but I can't stop eating dairy. Like I'm allergic to dairy. I need to slow that down because dairy is actually not even that good for you. So my goal is to go plant-based, okay? I want to try to do a dairy free, but like I want to do a raw food diet one day for like a week. I think I could do it, but yeah. So yeah, Mac is owned by L'Oreal, which is that Lauder brand. They're also sold in China, and I'm looking at myself so I can remember, y'all. Where animal testing, it was required by law. They took my 30 years. That mean they did it. Okay, they offer some products that are vegan, but it doesn't make it cruelty free nor vegan. Even if you don't test on animals, they have products that are animals, like with animals in it, which I get that part. Okay, with like the animals, I don't know what they use when they be like, I be seeing that stuff when they be like, could have animal products in it. What's he talking about? Milk? Because that's the only thing I can think of. What else are you using with animals in it? That's what I think of. So anyways, y'all, their headquarters of Esther, they're in China. Think Hong Kong, China, okay? Now, this is they had a warning on PETA. So it says, don't be fooled by claims on a label stating that a product wasn't tested on animals. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration doesn't regulate not testing on animals packaging label, which means companies can put them on their packaging, even if the product or ingredients have been tested on animals. They can easily, I'm pretty sure everybody, they slapped it on everything. Food, so makeup, because you see it on every palette. We don't know that. Ain't nobody looking that up. Nobody's looking that up to see if they're really tested on animals, so that's why they can easily stick that on there for scientific purposes. It's making me hate scientists and I really love science, y'all. But yeah, y'all can see why I don't like these companies. I don't like the companies. I just don't like a lot of stuff Americans do. Okay, but who knows? There's just so much to uncover with this. This is like a dark topic, and it definitely requires. I got to research some more because you got to unfortunately research. I can't watch videos. I'll probably freaking cry. Oh my god, I would literally probably burst out crying and probably just like go into a dark room and go to sleep because that's really dark. And we stopped buying Febreze. We stopped buying Febreze and like air freshener stuff over here. We use the scents, but who knows? I'm pretty sure those are tested on animals too. There's so much, especially if they're made by the same brand. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about this? I'm really curious about your opinions because I'm doing more of these when I want to do deep dives into this stuff because it's dark. It's dark, it's sad, it's grimy, it's gross. Animals are too cute to be getting like killed this way. And now I wonder, how do y'all get rid of these animals? What do y'all do with them? And you, like I said, just like the people in the slaughterhouse, you have to have no heart to do this stuff. I'm sorry, I don't care if it is science for you guys or just like a business or just if it's just a job, you have no heart if you could do this stuff. So on the note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like, yeah, I talked less about MAC, but they're a part of this brand. That's why I brought it up. And I always say this, if you did it before, you could do it again. So I still believe they still do it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at I'm Green. I have more videos to record for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.